Good morning. My name is Kelly and I'm at the YMCA, and today we're going to be doing the beginner's Tai Chi. We'll start with a warm-up, and then today we're going to go through the second four forms. On Monday we did the first four a little bit more in depth. So probably what I'll do is the whole thing once, and then the second four forms, and then the whole thing again. All right, so let's just start with warming up. We'll just start rotating our ankles one direction and the other, just on the ball of my toe. Looks like we have one more day of a little bit of sun, and then it looks like we're back to rain, so we'll have to try to enjoy it today and tomorrow. Now I'm just on my heel, rotating one direction and the other, and then I'm going to rotate along the outside of my foot one way and then the other way. Foot, just the ball on the ball of the toe, each way, and circling on the heel, and then imprinting the foot all the way around each direction. I actually watched a cute movie last night called Soul. It's like a Disney movie. Now I'm going to plant the back foot down, the heels on the foot, and then knee goes down towards the floor, and then just gently tilt the hips forward. Feel a stretch in the back of your calves and your back of your ankle or the Achilles tendon. And then we'll just switch back and put the weight on the back leg, leaning slightly forward, bending that back knee, kind of sticking your bottom out, stretching out the lower back and the back of the legs. And then other side, same thing. Just start with that back foot, heel down, bend that back foot, and slightly tilt the hips forward, and then come back, and stretch the lower back and the back of the leg. Anyway, the movie was super cute. I would suggest it. It's very uplifting, very sweet. It reminds me of Tai Chi, and that it was like enjoying the little moments of life that are so beautiful that we get every day. And I'm thinking about it right now, like the sun's coming into the gym, and it's a pretty day. And we get to do Tai Chi, which feels good. A speaker issue, so I'm going to just turn that off real quick.
Okay.
There. It's giving me a little bit of feedback. So again, just rotating the knees one direction and the other. And then let's just get our hips. So we're just going to, I'm on the ball of one toe, just circling my hip back. And then circling it forward. Other direction, or other side. One way and the other way. And let's just circle our hips around. And reverse the direction. Whew. Rotate the arms up over your head, and we're going to drop down to the floor and just let gravity hang you there. Just let gravity stretch you out, just hang. And then we're gonna rock side to side. And kind of getting the sides of the lower back. Always feels so good. And then let's just slowly roll up and put your hands on your lower back and lift your chest up to the ceiling and look up to the sky. And again, we'll come up and over and then just hang. Go side to side. Slowly roll up. Hands on your lower back, and then chest up to the sky. And one more up and over. Hanging. Side to side, slowly roll up. Hands on the lower back and lifting the chest. And then we're just going to twist at the waist. This is like those little dolls. So just side to side. The ones that you go like this and their arms swing, and then hands up onto your chest and your upper back. And then let's just rotate the shoulders, nice big circles back. And nice big circles forward. And then we're just going to circle at the elbows and then other direction. And the wrists one way and the other way, and then open and close the fingers. And then let's just touch the thumb to each finger one way and the other way a couple times. Stretch out the neck, so just look as far as you can behind one shoulder and then as far as you can behind the other shoulder. And then let's tilt the head in one direction, ear towards the shoulder, keeping the shoulders down. Nice stretch in your neck. Now let's circle the head, so chin to chest. Round. Back. And then each direction. And then tilt the head. And then look up towards the ceiling, gently lifting the chin up towards the ceiling a little bit. You should feel stretch in your back of your neck. And other direction. Each side one more time. Great, now we're warmed up. Actually, I'm gonna get a sip of water. Constantly drinking water. Okay. So I'm going to start and I'm going to do the full 8 form all the way through. And then we'll break it down for the different motions. So the first, we want to be in the Tai Chi stance. Your knees are slightly bent, your hips are slightly forward, your shoulders are relaxed. You just let your arms kind of sway. You're standing up nice and tall. Imagine there's a small ball underneath your chin. And we take a small step out. We're going from heel to toe, from the inside of the foot to the outside of the foot. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Come over onto the right foot, and you're holding the ball, so the right hand's on top. Twist at the waist, which is the preload. And then step like you're stepping over something, heel to toe. Hold the ball on the other side and twist. So we have a holding the ball between each motion. We're always moving through the holding the ball. Next is part the wild horse's mane. So we're stepping out diagonally, heel to toe. We transfer our weight forward and back. Bring the toes forward. Again, as always, we're moving through holding the ball. And then part the wild horse's mane on the other side. Heel to toe, transfer that weight to the front foot and then to the back foot. Your eyes are always on your hand, where your hand is, that top hand. Pivot the foot to the front and hold the ball and preload. Single whip, so the hand goes across my hand, my head, and then I transfer my weight to my left foot, back to my right, and pivot the foot and the hips towards the front. Hold the ball on the left, single whip to the right, again heel to toe, and come back, pivot the toes forward, wave hands like clouds. So again, we have that top hand is where our head and our waist follow, and then that bottom hand is just like a shadow, kind of running along behind it. Just one more, heel to toe, go from the inside of the foot to the outside of the foot, and we're just going to touch on the last one, so it's kind of like a half, 2.5. And step back, 1. This might make you feel a little bit disoriented or a little bit dizzy, but that's kind of good because it gets you used to knowing where your feet are in relationship to the ground, even if you feel a little bit disoriented or you can't see. And next is pulse monkey. So we're going to step out toe to heel. And we're following that bottom hand around and bring it in. And we're going to go over these a little bit more. And then brush knee. So I'm stepping out with my left foot, brushing with my left hand. Weight comes forward and back. Eyes are staying on those hands, that top hand. And then again, brush right foot, right knee, and back. Hold the ball. Fair Lady works shuttle, so that top hand's up by your forehead and other hand's blocking. Hold the ball again. Preload. And then Fair Lady works shuttle to the right. Toes come forward. Hold the ball. And then grass peacock's tail. So it starts off like part the wild horse's mane. The right hand comes up to the left, and then goes on top, goes down and around. Push forward, closing a rolling desk drawer. Hands and feet come towards the front. And then other side. Goes grass peacock's tail. Left hand comes up to the right, right comes over the left. Down and around and push. And then closing a rolling desk drawer. Hands and feet come to the front. Then we just go back to holding the ball. To the right. And the left. And back to the right. And step out. And then like you're gathering leaves. Down. Hands across. And hands come down like waterfalls. Like a waterfall. And then step together. So today I was thinking we focused on Monday on the first 4 moves. I'm going to do the second 4 forms, which will start with repulse monkey. So we just got done doing the wave hands like clouds. So I would be here, and then this turns into holding the ball, and you come back, and then from here you're just going to take that top hand and push it forward and block, and the bottom hand is going to drop down. Your eyes follow it, and then your left foot comes out at a diagonal, and it's toe to heel. You step back, and you're watching that hand, and you come back into holding the ball, and then bring the right foot in. And then it's the same thing on the right side, so it's toe to heel. Drop that hand down and around, blocking with the other, and then we go. So let's do that a few times. So again, we're gonna step out with the left, toe to heel. Watch that hand come up and hold the ball, and then repulse monkey on the right, toe to heel. Watch that hand, hold the ball, preload. Do it a couple more times. It's toe to heel. Hand comes up, hold the ball, and then the other side. Right hand drops down. You watch it come around. Left hand's blocking. Go back into holding the ball, and then repulse monkey with the left. Left hand drops down and around. Right hand's blocking, moving through holding that ball. Other side, right, toe to heel. Hold the ball. One more back, toe to heel. Follow that hand. Hold the ball. Back on the other side, toe to heel. Great, that was 4 times with repulse monkey. And the next move is going to be brush knee. So again, I'm doing that preload with holding the ball, twisting the waist, and then I brush left knee with my left hand, transfer the weight forward and back, bring the toes forward, hold the ball on the left, brush right knee, again, heel to toe, come forward and back, toes come forward. I'm just going to do it again, always moving through holding the ball and doing that preload, twisting at the waist. Step out with the left diagonally, heel to toe, weight comes over the left foot, back to the right, toes come forward, come up, weights on the left, holding the ball, preload, brush right knee. try to get down as low as you can when you're doing this, and try to pick your feet up as much as you can. The more that you do that, the more that you're really working those muscles. Igniting all the little muscles in your leg as you transfer back and forth. Again, holding the ball. Brush right knee. Let's do one more on each side. After this, toes come forward. Hold the ball on the right. Brush left knee. Heel to toe. Forward and back. Bring the toes forward. Hold the ball. Brush right knee. And then the seventh form is Fair Lady Work Shuttle. So my hand's over my forehead. I'm stepping out to the left. Right hand's blocking and back. Toes come forward. Hold the ball. Fair Lady Work Shuttle to the right and back. Toes forward. Hold the ball. Preload. Fair Lady Work Shuttle to the left. Forward and back. Toes forward. Hold the ball. Fair Lady Work Shuttle to the right again. And back. And you might have to readjust in between these, I know, because this takes up a lot of room, especially if you're really bending down and really stepping out. So this is Fair Lady Work Shuttle. Hold the ball. I'm going to scoot back a little bit so you can see me. And then the next move is Grass Peacock's Tail. So again, we're in that in between. Hold the ball. And Grass Peacock's Tail starts off like Part the Wild Horse's mane. So we're separating the hands out like we're presenting a scarf. Right hand comes up. Left hand comes over it. You drop down and around. Eyes follow the hands and push. And then like you're closing a rolling desk drawer with the hands, and then push the drawer shut. Feet and hands come to the front. Hold the ball on the left. And grasp your tail to the right. Hand comes up, down and around, and push. Closing the rolling desk drawer. Push the drawer shut, hands and feet to the front. We're going to do 3 more on each side. So grasp the peacock's tail to the left. Arm comes up, down and around, and push. When I first did this, I thought this one was really confusing, but once you get used to it, it becomes kind of second nature. And we use it in a lot of the other forms, like the 24, actually almost all of them. My hand comes up, down and around, and push. Closing that rolling desk drawer, push the door shut, hands and feet front. And again. I think this is our third one. So another time, I'm going to do it on the right next. You can notice how I'm always moving through holding that ball. So we're just moving the chi energy. Imagine that you're moving through water when you're doing this, so the movement's very fluid. One more on the right. So this is where the and back to holding the ball. So just like the beginning, that's our one that's in between. And then we have one on each side. number 4. And closing, so we step out heel to toe, hands come out, like you're gathering a big bunch of leaves, hands cross in front of you, and then come down like a waterfall. So let's do that 4 times too. So gathering the leaves, hands cross, and arms come down. And let's just do one more. Arms out, gathering the leaves, cross and down, and then just step in. So that was the last set of the 8 form. I'm going to do the whole 8 form from the beginning. And again, on Monday, we kind of focused on the first 4. So again, just really think about being present, think about moving energy. Imagine that you're moving through water, so being very graceful. Knees are bent, shoulders are relaxed. Step up, heel to toe, deep breath in. Weights on the right, hold the ball. I'm just going to do it one time on each motion, one time on each side. So there's that starting, holding the ball on each side. Part the wild horse's mane. Forward, back, toes come forward, hold the ball. Part the wild horse's mane to the right and back, toes come forward, hold the ball. Single whip to the left. Again, toes forward, hold the ball. Single whip to the right. Hold the ball on the right. Wave hands like clouds. 3 times to the left. 1, 2, 3. And we just touch and go back. 1, 2, 3. And then a repulse monkey, which we worked on earlier. So it's that toe to heel, stepping back diagonally. Eyes, watch the hand drop down, come around. Brush left knee. Brush right knee. Fair lady, work shuttle to the left. And fair lady, work shuttle to the right. Grass peacock's tail to the left. Grass peacock's tail to the right. Back to holding the ball. There's our in between holding the ball and holding the ball on each side. And step out. Arms come out, down and cross, and drop in front of you. Step in. Good job. That was last 4 forms. We did the whole 8 form. We did the last 4 forms, 4 times each on each side, and then we did the whole thing together. Thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful rest.